You notice a campfire off in the distance that appears to have been very comprehensively trampled to ruin. Okay, another location. Intense concentration. Okay, I'll leave him alone. Get 2 more batteries. Okay, you destroyed campfire. I mean campsite. This knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Search it. Most of the contents are dressed from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat though. You also notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath jabbed to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. The potted meat. Nothing says quality like meat in a can, or rather, nothing claims quality like the label on a can of meat. The campfire has been thoroughly stomped on and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. This tent is a real mess. It looks like it was trampled by the whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it though. No? What's odd about it? The more thorough inspection reveals dusty boot prints on the tattered canvas. Cows don't typically wear boots. Ah, okay. Can I? Yes. You think maybe this used to be a person? Okay. Investigate. Whoa, gross. It looks like wolves been at this fella. Not cow? Well, maybe it was cows that killed him, but they don't usually chew on the bones. Like a cold look. What is real white cream that are the chew marks? I don't know. That ain't sure I want to know. No, hang on. I am sure I don't want to know. Investigate again. Okay, it's nothing. There are cow tracks leading away from a mangled corpse. It probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. Since you have no reason to believe these tracks may be a fake, you could either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Go the opposite way. You head in the opposite direction for about half a mile and discover another campsite, this one occupied. You observe the campers carefully from a distance before approaching, considering that they're dressed as rodeo clowns for some reason. You're a little hesitant about approaching at all. There doesn't even seem to be a rodeo anywhere nearby. Why would it do that? You approach the camp. Are they evil? This rodeo clown is playing a harmonica. The tune he's playing basically goes... Okay, say hello to it. He nods politely but keeps playing. This rodeo clown is eating a comically large haunch of meat. He narrows his eyes at you, as if to say, mine. This clown is happily juggling a knife. Howdy, stranger, he says with a smile, converse. Do you know anything about a raid camp nearby? Clown with the meat chuckled quietly. Somebody's camp got wrecked. Why? That's terrible. Whatever happened? Oh, do you know what happened? Huh. The harmonica falls silent, and the clown's eyes grow very cold. He stops toying aimlessly with his knife. Well now, I don't much care for that accusatory tone in your voice, mister. Let's see how you feel about a little frontal justice. Ring of teeth. That was quite easy. Well, there's one pack of demonic rodeo clowns that won't be troubling people anymore, and boy, you did not expect to be thinking this sentence today. You look through their stuff. You walk around the campsite for a bit, but don't find anything of value apart from their leader's knife and a ticket to the circus. Nice. Well, the harmonica maybe, but the clown had his lips all over it. Take a clown knife. The blade of this hunting knife is glistening with clown spit. People who lick their knives still look intimidating are basically the worst people. I agree. Circus ticket. Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow admit 1+ partner. You also find a note in one of the lead clown's pockets. Ew. It seems to be ordered to check out the unabandoned tannery not far from that water. It's probably a bad idea to let these guys wander around near town, so maybe you should investigate. Danny's tannery. A simple 3-man tent which probably sleeps about 40 clowns. Danny's tannery. That's way over there. So get to check the circus. Right on the road. Okay, open it up. Length of rope and lasso. I have the ticket. Okay, the clown looks very surprised. What? How did you? Well, great. Good for you, sir. I'll take one. I just take that and stamp your hand for re-entry. There we go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partner's getting free. Thanks. Nice. Enter the circus. You walk into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival. But let's not split hairs. As non-patently possible, there are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, of which there don't seem to be more than a dozen or so. Which is good in that it means the clowns can't disappear you as easily if they figure out what you know. Okay? But on the other hand, if things go wrong here, innocent bystanders might get caught in the crossfire. Got it. The merry-go-round has a dirty canvas carved over it. We just signed. Condemned. As you put it notice, we encourage anyone suffering from horse fight to consult a doctor. This clown is presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. Talk to him. Howdy fella, can I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delight of the sideshow? What do you have in there? Secret mysteries. Thing too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks. Not just freaks. Gosh. Gosh. How much have done for? For you, 300 meat. And for everyone else, 300 meat. Okay, sorry. You won't be disappointed, and in the event that you are disappointed, no refund. He takes your meat and stamps your hand. There you go, enjoy. Thanks. Sideshow. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at. Like all good sideshows are, a few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. A clown is hanging out in here, presumably to take a night on the exhibit. He grins and nods as you enter. Come on in. Take your time, have a look around. Just remember, no touching. No touching. Touch. These shelves are filled with jars, and the jars are filled with things. Real weird looking things. Closer. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. A 3-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius, loop of snake without a head or tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, vigilant white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. Okay, let's take a closer look. That's what we're here for. The pastry white face has been painted with blue triangles over the under eyes. creature has a long thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around it has been painted with bright red lipstick. Black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jaw, spinning to face you and stretching its mouth wide open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. The super back with a cry of shock. Are you pretty good there, buddy? But what is that? It ain't a real critter, it's made of rubber and clay and door parts shut. Got an electromagnet under the shell to move it with. He takes a little push button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. To see your face, your butt jumped right at the boot. That was fun. Oh, what are you? This guy is a startling sight, even for a circus creature. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. How does he eat? As you look him over, he stares back at you. Nothing. He's got much choice. Talk to him. Oh yeah, he cannot speak also, because he doesn't have a mouth. Can you talk? No, guess not. Take a closer look at him. You move a little to the side and clean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. It's basically just what he seems to be at first glance, a guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice two things though. First, he has an odd lump at what you would call the base of his skull if he had one. A sort of crumbled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. Okay, so they tie him up. I know it, clowns are evil. So this circus gig, how do you like it? His hand slowly curls into the fist, and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see. I understand, I mean. Do you blink? A wink, I guess not. Can I free him though? This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you start to look at him, he nods amicably. Talk to him. Hello there, welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Hi, I'm Anoli. Delighted to meet you. So what's your deal? Why am I in the sideshow, you mean? You seem perfectly normal. How forthright of you. Of course, is it only natural to wonder? Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all, allow me to demonstrate. He stands up to turns around, his back is the same as his front. That is. His suit has been tailored with two front sides, and he has another face on the back of his head, with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you would expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? A bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a puff. Are you... what's the phrase? Sesame twins? Not exactly. It is difficult to describe, I'm afraid. Two minds in one body with two faces. It would be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind with, as you say, two faces. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face juggles and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took some getting used to, that much is quite certain. We're born like this. I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way, if you don't mind. Okay, sorry. No apology necessary. Your knees must be a wreck. surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. Why are you in a sideshow? With a regular suit and haircut, you could easily pass for normal. I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite alive, you know? Free room and board travel the world. And you meet such interesting people. Yeah, talk to you later, Douglas. Are you a mermaid? What is the sound? There's a lady in here with her head sticking out of a hole in the large metal box. She nods politely at you. Talk to her. Hello. Hello there, enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. She smiles slightly. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? Certainly. What's your name? I'm Janet, and you? I'm Unholy. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Unholy. Why are you in a box? That's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside? I'm not sure. Janet whistles to signal the clown, and he mosey's over. He unlocks the door to the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps. Liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates, then begin to slowly deflate. What do you think? I'm not sure what you think. It's a trick, right? You fold it up behind a mirror in there or something. No trick. The clown jiggles and walks around the back the back of the box. He opens a hatch and waves at you through it, then saunters back to his place by the shelf. It's amazing. I know it's horrifying. Like something out of a nightmare. Yes, that's an accurate description. Sorry, I hope I haven't insulted you. No offense taken. I've only seen it myself once in the mirror. It took quite a while to get used to the situation. How did this happen? Were you in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Of course, sorry. It must be a painful memory. The calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yeah. Okay, it was pretty nice meeting. Yeah, no. But there was another option, so. How are you feeling? If you're referring to my condition, don't worry. I've grown accustomed to it, more or less. Okay, somehow working. You watch the various liquids slosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, but it is indeed educational. Okay, there we go, you got a part. Anatomical learning. You know what makes a human being tick, and how to stop one from ticking. Come to that. Nice. What about you? Is that something new? Thing? Is it hanging? Can see you, right? Eggs, and there are some letters and barcodes. These shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. You see several shelves for the white egg, one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard fitted into one of the shelves says, "Clown egg, the circus community." It is traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. Okay, that is very interesting. And smart also. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown on up front. Inspect the eggs more closely. Hey, step back please, no touching. Just based on his attitude, uniquely combining attentiveness and extreme boredom, you assume this clown's job is to keep an eye on the sideshow exhibits. Talk to him. Howdy fella, welcome to the sideshow. Thanks, what to see in here? Well, then to the left we have our collection of spooky wrapped mirrors. Right here we have exhibits of clown eggs and pickled pumpkins. And further down to the right is our freak show. Feel free to explore, and I'll be here if you got any questions. Well, I have a question about these people. Give me the bricks. Ain't they a scream? The one with the giant elbow head is my favorite. Nice, quiet fella. Huh? If you have questions about the other two, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't want to be telling tales about at the spoon, since the eye guy can't talk though. You can ask me about him if you want. Okay, what can you tell me about him? Not much, I'm afraid, to be honest. He joined us about a year ago. Map a little less. Where did he come from? No idea. We are angered. You think fella looks like that? You have read about him in all the papers, right? Yeah. It sure is mysterious. How did it get like that? I can tell you. But you've got a theory at least. Well, maybe he saw something no human fella should ever see. Why is he locked to his chair? Ah, you noticed that, did you? A real shame that is. Fella's a bit unpredictable. Has a violent spell once in a while. Gosh. Don't you worry none, I'm keeping an eye on him. But I will talk more about him. Does he ever blink? Now that is a real question. Do you mean wink? Nope, no eyelids. I can toss a bucket of water over him once in a while, so he don't get too dry. It does look a bit dry now that I mention it. Yeah, it's getting about that time. Guilty for a minute. What? Oh, I can. The eggs. Since the cloud's distracted, there we go. You take an opportunity to get a closer look at the eggs. You notice two things about them. Firstly, they're two large chicken eggs. You have no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've probably been broken and then very meticulously glued back together. They almost look like they've been reassembled after something hatched out of them. Clowns? You quickly step back as the guard clown returns. It gives you a fair amount of side eye but doesn't say anything. With a shell. I shouldn't. What can you tell me about these eggs? It's a traditional clown thing. There's a placard there next to them that explains in detail. Don't get too closely, they're fragile. Okay. So, mystery solved. Clowns are born from eggs. What are these things in the jars? That's what we in the business call pickled punks. A menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen before seen the like. Captured and preserved on display for your entertainment and edification. That's how the boss says it. Are they real? As real as they come. Well, I know that one of them is fake, at least. This looks to be one of those weird bent mirrors that make you look all crazy, as if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. Look at yourself. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. It looks to be one of those weird bands made that makes you look all crazy. As if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. Look at yourself. The mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and rise like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling, and your muscles ache so sympathetically. God, this mirror somehow shows you what you look like in the clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a nasty or a pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering lantern light, it almost looks like he winks at you. Triangle? I think it's drawing from where? No. Triangle. It's not. It's a precisely hot dog. Red hot. Calls a clown behind his food stand. Red hot, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. There's also a small sign that says lost and found. Talk to the vendor. The clown grins and gestures at the little charcoal grill behind him. Howdy, sir. Interested in a hot footlong sausage. How much are they? 250 meat with your choice of condiments? What are the condiments? I got onions, pickled relish, 3 kinds of mustard, and 2 kinds of ketchup. What kind of mustard? Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue mustard? Oh, looks like I'm all after the blue. Sorry. 2 kinds of ketchup. Yep, they're both ketchup and ketchup. Ketchup? No thanks. Lost and found? What are they made of? What do you mean? They're pork. What else do you make a sausage out of? A regular pork or long pork? The clown gives you a long chill look. I'm sure I don't know what you're implying, sir. Again. This is very fun. I was wondering if you had a vegetarian option. Mister, this is a carnival, not a herbivore. You've been saving that one up, haven't you? For years. Thank you, sir. There we go. Are they actually a foot long? 12 inches? There's a lot of guys say that, but I'm just gonna stop you right there. Seeing as there's ladies and children present, you want one or not? I really see lost and found. What sort of thing would you lose? Nothing? Well, you just figured you would see if you had anything you liked. Look, there's no such thing as an honest thief. You gotta pick one or the other. Sorry. Cold drinks called the clown behind his food stand. Ice cold sarsaparilla in bottles. Howdy, sir. Can't you treat yourself to an ice cold soft drink? You said you're selling them in bottles? That's right. Got a new fangled brown cork bottle cap and all. What kinds do you have? I got root beer, ginger beer, and that thing. How about iced tea? Nope. Cream soda? Nope. Strawberry? Nope. Orange? Lemonade? Grape? Energy drinks? Vanilla? Strawberry again? How about diet orange cream? Rhubarb? Cherry? Grape again? Snozzleberry? Celery? Key lime? Vanilla? Black cherry? Iced tea? Rhubarb? Grape again? Blue raspberry? You mean blueberry? Key lime? Strawberry? Cream soda? Diet blue raspberry? No. Okay. What kinds do you have again? There we go. Do you make the drinks yourself? If you're asking, we have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of sodas in our traveling carnival. No, we stock up as we pass through large towns. How much are they? 305 meat. It's for the deposit of the bottle, on a bottle. Okay. Yeah. It's a bit candy. Cotton candy, calls the clown behind his food stand, and then makes a eeeew. Is that a noise with a side whistle? Come try this just invented confectionery delight. The clown blows his side whistle again as you approach. Step right up, fella. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Guess who back? You? Welcome back. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest in several senses of the world. Spun sugar, created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy. It's like eating butterflies' dreams and kitten wishes. So it isn't actually made of cotton? What? No. Cotton is indigestible no matter how much chocolate you pulver with it. It's with. Found it out the hard way, did you? How do you make it? He bars a metal box with a wide funnel coming out of the top. This little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works, much as I'd like to brag, it's a trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. A couple dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists, go figure. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with my design too. Now I'm very curious. Sorry fella, these secrets in the box are for nobody's eyes but my own. I'll be happy to save you some cotton candy though. How much does it cost? 300? Never mind. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. You notice that he's watching you, and then he notices that you've noticed, and he smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Talk to the clown. Howdy fella, interested in a toy balloon? What colors do you have? Well, just take a look. Red, they're all red. How do you make them float like that? Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around you. How much? 30? No thanks. Okay, let's see. Heat. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. Talk to him. The clown crosses his arms and grunts when you approach. The stage show ain't till later. When? Later? Yeah, but when exactly? Later. Hey, cheese. On stage. Test your aim. There's a mind. Oh, it's a kid. It's a kid here, searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I keep an eye out. What does it look like? It's shiny steel and it's on a little chain. Okay. I'll let you know if I find it. I think I know. There's a clown here. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. Wait, is it the same clown as before? He looks identical. Is he following you around? Huh? Oh, can I go through there? No. Get lost and found. A lucky bottle cap. The clown pulls a wooden box out from under the counter and looks inside. Here's your luck. This one's yours. He puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns back to his grill for a moment. Inside. A shiny bottle cap on the little metal chain. That's the one. Thanks. No problem, sir. Can I take something else? A pocket knife? Oh, there we go. So it's like stealing. A little folding pocket knife like this one isn't going to be useful as a weapon, but you never know when it might come in handy for something else. Plus, it was free. Indeed. My handkerchief. Okay, got an item, hanky. Thankfully, the previous owner of this does not appear to have gotten any use out of it. My bottle of smelling salts. Do you have anything else to say? Okay. And the balloon guy. Is he following you around? Okay, I'll buy one. Got a balloon. Spread. Can you tell me more about your circus? Really is more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? This place you've set up is kind of out of the way. What are your plans? Have you decided yet? That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around, get a lay of the land and all. Where you travel from? Was the previous stop interesting? Oh, not with this. It was a little hole in the ground kind of place. You wouldn't have heard about it. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. Also, is there any way you could turn down the game volume a little bit? Oh, thank you for that. Okay, volume down. I'll take it down by 7 decibel. Is it better? Oh, and thank you for that too. When the rodeo stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. No problem. Yes, that is better. Nice. It's nice to have viewers. Comments, reviews. Yeah, to let me know what is wrong with the stream. Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman though. Though I'm not surprised, you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of it. Don't miss his show, it's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around. Catch you later, like an alligator. There's something else. Okay, weren't you on the other side of the midway just now? Nope, that's the other balloon guy. Just dress alike and use the same face paint. What was it? But I've learned that there are no identical clowns. Let's see. Here we go. Clown X. Yeah, these clown eggs are archived for future references to ensure that no one chooses the pattern that has already been used. Okay, now there we go. Say, wait a minute, here's the egg for that balloon selling clown. Didn't he tell you there's another guy wearing the same makeup? According to design, that seems unlikely. Yeah, let's confront him again. Earlier, you told me there's another clown with the same face paint. That's right, the other balloon seller. Except I looked at the clown eggs display in the sideshow. There's only one egg with a pattern, and it's supposedly taboo for a clown to use another clown's makeup. Say, you're real sharp, better watch out. You don't cut yourself, so what's the deal? You're right, that's just me. I walk around the midway and sell balloons at both ends. When people ask, I like to have a little fun with them. So you're not actually following me around? Why would I need to do that? You aren't dangerous or anything, right? Right. Anything else I can do for you? No rewards for that? Fine. I guess I'll buy one clown sausage. Let's just add to the condiments. A large hog sausage with your choice of condiments, except it was all out of the blue mustard. My choice of condiments? Excuse me? Excuse me? Balloon is red. Icky cap. Presumably this belongs to that kid because you can't imagine there's more than one person around who would be so into a bottle cap that they'll hang it around on a keychain. Sure. Root beer ginger, take a root beer. And cotton candy. I think I did these already. Yeah. My money. The clown puts his sly whistle down on the counter, ducks underneath, and comes back up with a paper cone, which he holds in the mouth on a metal box. He pulls down the lever, and then...
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Loathing, hi, thank you for the raid. Why did you end the stream though? Because usually like hours. So how are you doing? He pulls down the lever and the machine makes a thin squealing sound as glittering white spun sugar collects around the paper cone in a fluffy cloud. Oh, cannot see. Okay. Thank you, Sand Skelly, for the follow. How are you doing? Got an item cotton candy. Even just plain old sugar tastes better on a stick. Indeed. Hey, Unholy. Hey, lady. Everybody's here now. How you guys doing? Where's the kid? Here we go. Sir, did you find my lucky bottle cap? Is this the one? That's it. Thank you, sir. No problem, kid. Ah, he's happy now. There's a kid here playing with a bottle cap on the chain. Talk to him. Hello again, sir. That's a real nice balloon. You wanna try? I'll give you my lucky bottle cap for it. Okay. Here you go. Thanks again, sir. The kid runs off with his new balloon. Presumably this belongs to that kid because you can't imagine this amount. There we go. So we got a lucky bottle cap and buy another balloon. Odd. Gonna watch Castlevania. Nice. And thank you for the follow also, ladies. You've had some weird games to play. Yes. It's fun though. This appears to be one of those tests of strength games where you have to use a big hammer to ring a bell to get a closer look. Well, howdy fella, you look like you've got a good arm on ya. Here's a game that's right up your alley. What's the game? Simple as can be. Just take this big mallet here and hit the lever under that bell. Ring the bell and you win. What's the prize? I'll take it to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out. So it's a rare catch, my friend. Give it a shot then. So 10 meat. The clown takes your meat. The clown takes my meat. And push with a big mallet on the counter. Good luck. Alright friend, I keep you tapped. Gonna watch some Castlevania with wifey now. Okay, see you guys around. Thank you again for the raid and the follow. Hit extremely hard because I have 30 muscle. You forgot the mallet, toss it and over end and catch a little couple of times to test its weight and casually slam it into the lever. Ding! Well, I'll be. That's some genuine muscle you've got on you, fella. Looks like you're a winner. But I'm going to bed. Have a good stream. Thank you for coming also, Dingo Bung, and sorry. And have a good sleep. You got an item, circus show ticket. Admit 1, Barnaby Bob's astonishing demonstration of perspicacity and skill. The show will be starting soon, so don't miss it. Thanks. Can I do some more? Okay, I see you already got the ticket to Barnaby Bob's show, though those are limited one to a patron. Let me give you our other grand prize. He hands you a large and reasonably well-made teddy bear, a plush bear. This toy stuffed bear is not what you'd call quality, but It's about the best you'll ever get from a carnival game. Nice job. Going offhand, neat. Anything else? What's the price? I just do it again. Even one large bear, but customer though. Okay. What about this one? Test your mind. This appears to be some kind of car-based carnival game, though it's not clear how it works from here. Take a closer look. Greetings and salutations, fella. This is one game designed to test your intelligence and capacity for abstract thought. And well, if you care to try your luck, far be it from me to obstruct you. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I show you all the faces, and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize the deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in you and you want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep. What's the price? Okay, the ticket. Give it a shot. You carefully scan the deck of cards as the clown spreads it out in front of you, and then he turns them over with a sweeping flourish. Ready? Give it your all. The clown starts picking cards out of the deck and hold them up with the backs to you. You rattle off their names as fast as he can pick them up. He seems genuinely impressed. That, sir, is so remarkable as to be practically frightening. Looks like we have a winner. Thanks. I see you've already got a ticket to Barnaby Bob's show, though those are limited to a patron. Let me give you for the grand prize. Thank you for the alert, lady. Welcome to the pit. He hands you a large and reasonably well-made plush owl. Okay, it's actually pretty impressive for carnival game loot. The eyes might even be real class. Okay. Another prize, maybe? Nope, okay. This appears to be a shooting gallery type carnival game. Take a closer look. Howdy, fella. What we have here is a game for sharp eyes and quick reflexes. Hope you won't take it as an insult if I suggest one of the other games might be more your speed, but you're welcome to try your luck all the same. What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, under-inflated balloons. For 10 minutes, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. And your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. That's true. Okay, give it a shot. Because I know the price is a ticket. And since I have a ticket, I'll get a plush door. Okay, the clown hands you a cheap pistol and gesture at the clowns behind him. Good luck. Shoots like a jaguar. I'm not sure exactly how a jaguar shoots, but presumably it's pretty good. You clear nearly the entire wall of balloons and the clown looks genuinely impressed. Well, I'll be. Looks like you win. Congratulations on the finest shooting I've seen in quite a time. Thanks. Yeah. He hands you a large and reasonably well-made toy. Stuffed cat. This is a fine stuffed toy cat as you've ever seen. At a traveling carnival. Okay, it worth miles from anywhere. Nice. Yeah. Now, since I have a ticket, I can get in there. Here's my ticket. Going in. Show starts soon. Nice. There's nobody here but me. This is the same muscular clown that was guarding the entrance to the stage area earlier. It doesn't look like he's going to let you backstage. Yeah, you can go through to the backstage area. That hooking clown car won't let you. I'll have a seat then. You take a seat, and a smattering of other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals, and a clown runs in from the backstage curtain to jump up onto the stage. In contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, his is the relatively simple black wool trousers and a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with fringe on the sleeves and a red heart painted on the shoulder. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting his curled black mustache and a thin goatee. A snappy silk top hat with the rakish tail-tops of his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with a deep theatrical flourish, and the small audience claps politely. You clap as well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and welcome one and all to the Barnaby's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. BBB, NT, and CS. I have no idea. I hope you've been enjoying the attractions and distraction of our little traveling carnival. And now it's time for our star performance, the main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for... A loud drum roll starts as a gesture to the curtain, and then the cymbals crash again. The clown puts his hat back on with a juggle. Me, Barnabob. Applaud. Much obliged, much obliged. You're far too kind. Why, I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips the large Bowie knife into the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins. He catches it and flips it in the air again, this time catching and balancing it on its point. On the tip of one finger, he holds very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife thunks into the wood of the stage floor, deep enough that he had to give it a jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks broadly to the audience. It wouldn't be any fun if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? Tap again. He pulls 2 more knives from a jacket and begins flashy and elaborate knife juggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, and then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly through the cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives in each hand and allowing his hat to fall nearby to the ground, before catching it on the tip of his hood and kicking it into the air, back into the air and onto the top of his head. Applaud again. Oh my god, so much reading! Now there's some applause I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot of hats to get to where I am today. He chuckles as he adjusts his hat back to its original rakish tilt. Now for the grand finale. For this, only a volunteer from the audience. A few hands go up, but Bob ignores them and looks directly at you. How about you, sir? Oh my god, I feel so important. Okay. Good. I like the brave one. Step right up onto the stage here. Your name, please? Unholy Bun. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you. Unholy Marshall Bun. How does he know my middle name? Step up onto the stage. A couple of clowns hauled a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall and 4 wide up onto the stage. They stand it up vertically behind you and stay there, holding it steady. It had 2 holes in it slightly above waist level and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. You do so. The holes are just a fraction too high, so it's not very comfortable. And then one of the clown pulls your arms back tighter and ties them together with rope hemp, so it becomes much more uncomfortable for a variety of reasons. Don't worry, this is just to make sure you don't make any sudden and unexpected movements. We wouldn't want that, would we? Fret not, son, everything's under control. He steps up close to you and adjusts his collar. Your collar brushes a little dust off your shoulders. Mind control. You know, we get a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've ever seen. However, I bet a shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grins at you, revealing rows of pointed yellow sharp teeth. As he turns away, you can see that the heart of the shoulder on his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through it, and the word "Mom" doesn't look painted on. Free your hands. Now why would I want to do that? You struggle a little, but your arms are too tightly bound. The rough-hemmed rope digs into your wrists. Barnaby Bob strolls to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't worry. This will all be over soon. Just don't move. He has a knife in his hand again and gives it a few twirls and flips. Light reflected from the blade glitters in his eyes. Then, without warning, he hurls it at you. Thunk. The knife hits the wood before you can even blink. A hair's breadth from your left ear. You stare him down. Barnaby Bob grins at you as the crowd applauds. Another knife appears in one hand and an apple in the other. He tosses the apple to one of the stagehands, who carefully balances it on top of your head. Time for the old William Tell routine. A bit of a cliche perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic. Ladies and gentlemen, you take a deep breath. The crowd watches with rapt attention as he flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back. Then, faster than you can register, cold apple juice dribbles onto your hair and down the back of your neck. Do. What do you say, Unholy? Shall we go for one more? You stare him down again. Barnaby Bob pulls out another knife and gives it a quick stropping across the pale leather sleeve of his jacket, then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from his pocket and blindfolds himself. This time, his smile is much colder. I'd advise you to watch closely, Unholy Bun, since you're the only one of us who can. Can you watch closely? The crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand. This time, either because of the adrenaline or because he's actually moving slower, you can see the motion of his arm as he throws it. He twists his wrist in an odd way that you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at your right eye. Well, he did say that you should not move, so don't move. The knife incredibly swerves at the last possible moment. There we go. You can feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts into cheers. Barnaby Bob removes his blindfold and pumps a fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrists and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it into the air victoriously. Well now, ain't he a good sport, folks? And as brave as a target as I've ever had. Take a bow, Unholy Bun. You take a bow. You bow to the cheering crowd, carefully keeping your eyes on Barnaby Bob. He bows as well. He's removing his hat with an elaborate flourish, and then he takes a slip of paper out of it. As a token of appreciation, I'd like to give our star volunteer a gift. A year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health. I remember I need that one. As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans in close to your ear and whispers, "This was the only warning you get, boy." What? Yeah, he gave you this coupon for a year's supply of dynamite. How did he know? Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses to the crowd as you climb down from the stage, and then he disappears through the black backstage curtain. The audience gradually disperses. Phew. Water, I need water. Can I? Yes, I can. This trailer is probably Barnaby Bob's office. Salmon? The wagon is old but well maintained. A brass plate on the door reads Barnaby Bob, confirming your suspicions. You peek in the window? You see Barnaby Bob sitting at a desk. He seems to be inspecting a large map, but you can't make out any details from here. Knock the door politely. "Come on in," Barnaby Bob calls. You enter. Okay, you open the door and walk into Barnaby Bob's office. He looks up from his desk, surprised to see you. You? Yeah, I thought I made myself perfectly clear the last time we met, and yet you knocked politely and walked straight into the lion's mouth. You're either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish, boy. Both, I might hazard to guess. I've got some questions that need answered, and you think I'm going to answer them? If I didn't find you amusing, I would have vanished you off the face of this earth for what little you know already. Oh, phone call. Okay. I appreciate that, but I can't just leave this situation unresolved. What curiosity did the cat is going to seem like a Sunday picnic compared to what I'll do to you if you anger me, boy? Go ahead and ask your questions, but bear in mind, I already gave you your fair warning. Who are you? The clown smiles sarcastically at you. Why, I'm Barnaby Bob, at your service, sir. You know what I mean. And if my estimation of your intelligence was not entirely off the mark, you already know the damn answer. You're wasting my time and yours. And you have precious little. What are you doing here? Straight to the heart of the matter. Well now, I had you pegged as a clever one, so why don't you tell me? You're here because of the cows. Perhaps you've got a brain rattling around that goat of yours after all, boy. That's correct. The cows came home, as you say, and we followed them. Why? Why? Don't disappoint me now that you've impressed me, kid. Think about it. Your age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time out of mind ups and leaves. No farewell, no postcard. Wouldn't you want to know what the hell was going on? You don't know? Dear oh dear, I've gone and said something I probably shouldn't have. Buddy, you are treading on some dangerously thin ice right now. Of your thanking your lucky stars that I consider you to be essentially insignificant. I can hear those gears ticking in that 3-pound dog's dinner you call Branston. Now it's my turn to ask a question. How are you going to convince me that I shouldn't just make you disappear like a fart in a tornado? Well, make it good, Unholy Bud, make it good, because you get one chance at this. You need me? Because you need me. There we go, be confident. Because he seemed to like it. Do I now? And what, pray tell, do I need you for? My freak show is plentiful. There aren't enough of you to be an army, you're just a scouting party. You're reconnaissance. You're here to gather information. Yes, and? You can't do that efficiently. Not the way you guys look. You stand out too much, you need a human scout. Don't you play games with me, Sonny Jim? You are talking to Barnaby Bob, Duke of Hell, and I can make you your worst personal nightmares look like a choir of softly singing angels. I'm serious. Look, I'm not your enemy, the cows are. And if you're after the cows, not humans, then you aren't my enemy either. The enemy of my enemy? Can't imagine we'll ever be friends, Bob. But so long as it's mutually profitable, I think we can come to an agreement. You promise to leave the people of this world alone, and I'll tell you anything I find out about the cows. I gotta hand it to you, kid. You may well be the first human being to ever leave old Barnaby Bob speechless. We got a deal? Alright, I agree. We won't make any trouble for the humans. You bring me anything of interest you find about the cows? Hell, if it's good, I might even pay you. Good. You're a smart fella, Unholy Bun. You better be smart enough to know what will happen if you double cross me. Mama didn't raise a fool. Good for her. He shows you the map on his desk. There's a location circled in red not far from that water marked Tannery. I know that one. let's get you started. There's an old tannery away southwest of here. I sent a few other fellas, they're ready. Go have a look. You find anything worth seeing, you let me know. One thing, you are strictly undercover. I won't be telling my boys about you. Not that I could easily get a message to the ones out in the field anyhow. You will need to defend yourself against them. Well, so be it, and good luck to you. Leave? Uh-huh. Can I loot your office? About half of Barnaby Bob's books are about juggling, balloon animal patterns, and other clown techniques. The other half are bound in human skin. Nice. This safe is warm to the touch and you don't recognize the symbol on the dial. There's a map. Okay. I have limited reserves of both time and patience, so I recommend you waste neither one, Unholy Bun. I've killed some cows, and if you're interested in bounties, uh-huh. Yes, I will be delighted to pay you for proof of your kills, Unholy Bun. Let's see what you've brought me. Okay, I can give him a cow tongue. Use flop a cow tongue on Butterby Bob's desk. He reacts with a raised eyebrow. Yes. Well, can't say I care for the manner of delivery, but I'll take it. Okay, anything else I can take off your hands today? Give him a pair of cow fangs. Well now, they'll make a fine pair of cufflinks, my thanks. More cow fangs. Okay, I can just give him all 2 cow fangs. There we go. Well now, I have to fashion myself a necklace or something, I suppose. Brass rings? Ah, the traditional carnival price. Just dandy, here you are. All 6. The shine of gold. Made all the shinier by spite. Well done. Cowsaw fragment. Well now, check it out. This is a special find indeed. You put a bunch of council fragments out of your bag, and Brother Bob pulls a jar out of his desk to put them in. These will provide a little merriment in the door times. Yes. Ungulith horn. You put a heavy stone horn on Barnaby Bob's desk. Now that's a trophy worth collecting. 2 more. Oh my. You've been busy. You've been a busy little beaver, my friend. Got nothing else, I guess. And I got a lot of money. Nice. And alright, I guess that's it for the stream today. Well, let's see. Who is on? Is there somebody playing the same game, West of Loathing? There are several. Let's see, we have Nick, Nick Nar 84. He's it's also his first playthrough. Rip. Raid. Is this the right command? No. Ah, okay. I think I know what's wrong. There we go. Well, thank you for the stream. Why did I say that?